we are back at the Victorian Off-Road Championship Series. This weekend we are down in Mirboo North in South Gippsland ahead of rounds 9 and 10 of the championship. So come along and take a look as we head between the tape. You've won the JG2 class today and amazing effort, finished second outright in this race. Incredible effort. How was it out there?
Yeah, it was sick. It was so slippery. I was slipping out in like every corner.
It did look like a whole lot of fun though, is that fair to say?
Yeah, it is, and that's the slippery ground is where I come from, so I'm good at this stuff. It's like home.
Yeah, it was good for the first few laps, and then it got a bit slippery, but it was all right. Got a good lead and then just rode my laps.
How was your race out there today, Nova?
It was good. It was a bit slippery, but it was good.
Yeah, and have you ridden much grass track before?
Yeah, we have a farm, so I do quite a lot of like grass tracks.
Yeah, awesome. So this is your territory, really?
Yeah.
I'm here with Kai, who is one of our junior riders and one of the lucky winners of one of our Moto Cred giveaways today. Kai, how did your race go?
Pretty good. I had a few crashes, but yeah. I loved it. It's probably one of my favourite races I've done.
Did you have a lot of fun, and were you racing close to any of your friends?
I was racing Blake, and yeah, I had lots of fun.
Awesome. Well, you are one of the lucky winners of our Moto Cred giveaway today. Do you reckon you'll make use of those tie downs?
Yeah.
Cross-country from you, Nate. You managed to catch the whole field in front of you, bar one. How was the race?
Yeah, it was really good. The track was awesome. I clipped my foot on one of the hay bales and that have scared me a little bit, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Now, you look like you were having a bit too much fun out there. What was it like on these grass tracks?
Yeah, it was pretty slippery. Hard to get your back wheel straight, but yeah, it was good fun.
And did you have any close battles with anyone, or?
Oh, first couple of laps, and then Harry and all that took off, so yeah, it was good fun.
Oh, it was pretty technical.
Yep.
A bit rough towards the end, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and you were the lucky winner of one of our mats here, thanks to Moto Cred. Have you got one of these at home?
No, I haven't.
How'd you go out there, Riley?
Yeah, it was sick. Had some great battles with Nate Munro out there. Bit slick at the start, but yeah, it was grouse out there.
We have Harper here who rides in J3. Now Harper, you're the lucky winner of some of our tie downs today, thanks to Moto Cred. We just want to have a chat. How was your race today?
Yeah, it was pretty hectic. It's my first race, so yeah.
And what made you pick the Vic Off-Roads to be your first event?
Well, it just seemed like a really good and well ran and stuff, so I just thought it would be fun to jump on and start it. Yeah.
class today, and by over a minute. Incredible effort. How was the track out there? It looked like it was your type of terrain.
Yeah, look, I really enjoyed the track. It was a lot more challenging than what I expected, actually. It was a lot harder.
Yep.
And, yeah, a lot more challenging than what I expected. But, yeah, no, it was good. I got stuck in the creek umpteen times, too many times. But that's the way it is. It was all good.
Yeah, no, the track was really cool, actually. Something completely different. It was nice to have a bit of moisture. But, yeah, super slippery to start with. It took a long time to get used to that. Yeah, sort of the creek section got pretty gnarly, and second lap there were like people everywhere, and yeah, sort of I think we went from fifth to first in about 50 metres, so I was pretty happy with that. But no, first race back, and yeah, sort of only rode a couple of times before this with my wrist, so no, definitely a positive weekend, and yeah, no, happy with how it went.
No, it was very good, very good. No, I loved it out there. I was having a blast. So
yeah, and how was the creek section? Probably the most technical section.
I loved it. Yeah, just hold it through there and just let the legs flop and just keep it going.
Yeah, the conditions honestly couldn't be better. The grass track out here is so good. Tommy and Willie and Sorty and the crew have done an awesome job out here. It's awesome to obviously mix it up. We've been in the trees, in the sand, and now obviously doing a massive big off-camber grass track here. Like you said, down the back there, there's the creek sections out there are pretty wild. It was a bottleneck from on our second lap, just coming through all the riders there, and it was honestly survival, trying not to get stuck, slow down, have a breather, and try and pick your way through it. Not too bad. And yeah, got through clean all race really, except for that last lap. Got bogged and had to reef it out real quick.
Yeah, look, it was interesting. The grass was nice and slick, but tacked up towards the end. And when we came around on that first lap in that creek crossing, there were bikes and people everywhere. It was just trying to get a clean line to try and get through unscarred. So yeah.
You got to be pretty patient with the track for sure, but no, it was definitely a good track, and the creek was out of this world. Like, I think what made a good lap is if you had a good run through the creek. So yeah.
Did you have any tactics heading into the creek? Like, once you had a good look on that first lap, did you kind of had a gauge on where you wanted to go, or it's just survival of the fittest?
I'd walked lines yesterday, but everyone was everywhere, so you sort of just had to go where you could go and just try and ride smooth and smart. So that's what I did all race, and it worked out.
Yeah. How did you go?
Yeah, that creek's gnarly out there today. It definitely caught me out numerous times, so a little bit disappointed with a few of my choices today, but hey, the grass track is epic. If you don't enjoy yourself out there today on that grassy, you should quit riding dirt bikes, because it was sick. And really loved the grass track. The speed was there on the grassy. I was able to pass all the boys and get myself into the lead there at one stage, but unfortunately a few crappy decisions in the creek ended up on my head a lot of times, or bogged up to the bars in a rut. But hey, that's racing, and that's part of the Vic Off-Roads. You get everything out here, so it's unreal.
Yeah, true. The diversity that the Vic Off-Roads offers is definitely one of a kind here in Australia, would you say?
Oh, it's amazing. We've got grass track, sand, tight bush. The series has everything, so you're definitely missing out if you're not here right now.
Yeah, well, I think that leads into wanting everyone to come and join us, really, for the next one.
100%. The last round at Balak is going to be sensational as well, so get on board and come check that out for the last round.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Will, and we'll see you out there tomorrow.
Thank you.
Who has just won or come second in both the 45-minute motos today. A really good result, some really close battling out there. Looked like you were working hard for it. How did you like that 45-minute moto format?
Yeah, no, it was grouse. All the boys sort of made it fun. We did a lot of switching and back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the track really suited me today, and I'm happy with how it went. I sort of surprised myself.
It was so much fun. They've done a great job with the track. The weather's held up. It's just unreal.
Yeah, you got in just before the rain there. How did the bike handle as well?
Bike's great.
Yep.
Got to thank Jake, El Presidente, for the forks. I'll give him back one day, mate, I promise.
Because I've been lugging around this old jet ski bag for 20 years. So the key to it is no preparation. You just got to come into these things cold turkey and do your best. And then Billy, towed him up, so that was good. No, it was a super fun track actually. But it was pretty bloody hard at the creek sections, and the hills were a bit gnarly, but the rest of it was super fun.
With Lily Sexton, who is one of our JG3 riders here at the Vic Off-Roads. Now Lily, that race really had it all for you. It started raining halfway through. How did you go?
Yeah, it was a super tough race. I had to push right through. I caught up to one of the girls in front of me and I was pushing really hard and I just fell a bit short. I couldn't keep up with her. She rode really well, but it was a good track, although the corners blew out fairly quick.
Yeah, and is this type of terrain something you've trained in the past, or is this a new type of track for you?
Yeah, I have a grass track at home that I train on a lot.
Yeah.
So it suited me with the wet conditions too.
What was it like for you out there?
Yeah, the first lap wasn't too very slippery, but as soon as it started raining, it definitely got a lot harder to slow down in the corner.
And how was the track out there? Obviously, we've had a lot of motos before that. We've had the Pro Expert and Clubman on that track. Was it a lot rougher, the second one, compared to your first?
Not really. It kept hold up pretty good. It wasn't too bad.